Good morning, Mr. Sono. My name is Rangga Stefanus Dwi Pacudan, name 19440034, grade 2A Instrumentation. Here I will present control valve. Before that, I will explain what is instrumentation and the function. What is instrumentation? Instrumentation is a device that has the main function of measuring, analyzing, controlling in the system, and safety. Instrumentation function. A. Measurement. Measuring tools function to determine or monitor of the course of an operating condition through measuring the magnitude of the process variable being measured. The most common measurements are pressure, temperature, flow, and level. B. Control. The control device function to control the operation of the process so that the measured process variables can be adjusted or controlled as desired. C. Safety. Safety device function to prevent damage to equipment, prevent the danger of accidents for working people, and prevent environmental damage. The security system has states, namely giving a warning in the form of an alarm and shutting down the exciting process. D. Analyzer. Analysis tool serves to analyze the quality of the content of a product being managed. Then it can also be used as an analytical tool to prevent pollution from industrial waste products so as not to endanger and damage the environment. Control valve. Control valve is a device used to modify fluid flow, a pressure rate in a process system by using power for its operation. Control valve has a function manually by closing or opening the flow with human power. Control valve parts. 1. Loading pressure connection is the entry point for the pneumatic air supply as a control valve actuator. 2. Diaphragm and stem source in up position is a flexible, pressure-responsive element that transmits force to the diaphragm plate and actuator stem. 3. Diaphragm plate. Diaphragm plate is a concentric plate with a diaphragm for transmitting force from diaphragm to the diaphragm actuator stem. 4. Actuator spring is a spring or combination of several springs inside the yoke which function to move the actuator stem in a direction opposite to the diaphragm pressure. 5. Actuator stem is the part that connects the actuator to the valve stem and transmits movement from the actuator to the valve. 6. Spring adjuster. Spring adjuster is the part that function to adjust the compression of the spring, usually in the form of a screw on the actuator or on the yoke. 7. Yoke. Yoke is a rigid, immovable part that functions as a support and connects the actuator drive unit. 8. Travel indicator and indicator scale. It is a pointer and scale in a percent from used to show the position of the valve opening or turning. There are several types of control valve, namely A. Pressure control valve. Pressure control valve is a type of control valve that has a function as a pressure control valve. Pressure control valve is better known as relief valve. This relief valve just serves to limit the maximum pressure on the system so that no damage occurs. B. Flow control valve. Flow control valve is a type of control valve on heavy equipment that functions to regulate the flow or fluid that enters the actuator. The fluid flow flowing into the actuator must be limited so that the power cylinder speed can be limited as needed. C. Directional control valve. Directional control valve is one type of control valve used in heavy equipment too. This valve is used to control and direct the actuator movement. Body design. By construction, the body consists of routing limbs, valve body, plugs, and packing. Based on the function, the body consists of plug and valve types. The body construction is usually the same for different types of valves, unless specifically designed. Metal materials used for valve bodies include brass, bronze, copper, cast iron, ductile iron, monel, stainless steel, and steel. Each plug has different characteristics. Based on the number of valve seats, the control valve can be divided into one single seat. In a single seat, pressure acts on the dust at the bottom of the plug, causing an upward pressure on the stem. The advantage of this seat is that it can be closed tightly and can be used as a process flow without leaks. The disadvantage is that there is no balance of force on the plugs due to the pressure acting in a direction. 2. Double seat. In double seat, the pressure in and out can be balanced because the pressure acts on the two plugs in opposite direction. The advantage of this type is that the flow capacity is up to 30% greater. 30 than a single seat, while the drawback is that it cannot close tightly. Flow characteristic. 1. Quick opening. Quick opening can open and close quickly, suitable for use as an on-off valve. 2. Linear. Linear constant control, low pressure drop, and suitable for level adjustment. 3. Equal percentage. Equal percentage smooth control but wide pressure drop, suitable for process control. Glove valves. 1. Single port valve body. Single port control valves are designed for heavy duty service. Single port characteristic: one port, single seat, one input and one output, can close quickly without latch, and plug not balanced. 2. Double port. This control valve is designed to be used for high viscosity, dirty, contaminated, or processed fluids that result in deposits on the trim valve. Double port characteristic: two port, one input, one output, bigger capacity, can closely it tightly, and can balance the pressure on the plugs. 3. Three-way. Three-way control valve can literally be interpreted as the three-sided type. Three-way valve is designed for use in application as a breaker or diverting or fluid flow and as a blending fluid flow. Three-way characteristic: 1. Has 3 streams. Use a cage type plug, 1 inlet and 2 outlet to divert the flow, and 2 inlets and 1 outlet for liquid mixing. Thank you for watching my presentation. Hope it can be useful.